Have you ever noticed, no matter how busy your day is, you never have time for yourself? You wake up, you go to work, you come back home, take care of a few chores, and maybe scroll through your phone for a bit. And before you know it, it's time to go to bed. And then the next day, you do it all over again. Days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months, and you keep telling yourself, I'll make time for myself the next week. But somehow that week never comes. If this feels like your life, let's talk about why it keeps happening. Most people think that they do not have time for themselves because they are too busy. They think if the work was not that much demanding, if I had a fewer responsibilities, and if I had more free time, then I'd finally make some time for myself. But just think about it. Even on the days when you have an extra hour or two, what usually happens? That hour get filled with something else. A chore, an errand, or maybe even some work. Or even catching up with everything that you couldn't do earlier. And somehow that extra time disappears as well. So maybe just think about it. Maybe the problem isn't about that you don't have enough time, but maybe you're wishing that the free time would appear on its own instead of making space for it. Now that you've understood that real problem isn't that you don't have enough time for yourself, it's that every part and every hour of your day has a job assigned to it before you even think about it. Your mornings belong to getting ready for the work. Your workday belongs to your job. Your evenings get filled with chores, commute, cooking, or even simply just recovering from the day. Your weekends just get taken up by errands, commitments, some plans that you have made for yourselves, or maybe even getting ready for the coming week. By the time you think, now I'll do something for myself, there is hardly any time left for you to do so. And that's exactly why it feels like you never have time for yourself. Not because there are not enough hours in a day, but because every hour belongs to something else. When you treat your own time as whatever is left over, you'll always end up with whatever is left over. So, what's the solution to all of this? Stop waiting for free time to appear on its own, because it rarely does. Instead, you need to decide when your time actually begins. It doesn't have to be an hour long. It could be just simply 20 to 30 minutes. The important part here is not the duration, but the intent. The intent with which you protect your time before it gets taken up by something else. Maybe it's reading a book after work for just 20 minutes, or going for a walk after your dinner, or working on a hobby on Sunday evening, or simply even enjoying a cup of tea after work. The activity in itself doesn't matter. What matters is that you're protecting your time that actually belongs to you. Because when you're intentionally protecting the time for yourself, you're sending yourself a simple message. My life isn't just about work and responsibilities. It's also something that I have to choose for myself. And over time, these small moments stop feeling like exceptions. They become a part of your own life. So, if you feel like you do not have enough time for yourself, it probably is not because there are not enough hours in a day. It's because every hour has some activity or task assigned to it, either by you or by something else. The goal isn't to find the leftover time. The goal is to intentionally plan some part of your time that actually makes you feel like yourself again. That tells your brain that this part of the day belongs to me. The life that you want for yourself isn't built in the time that's left over. Rather, it's built in a time that you choose to protect. Ooh, in case you're trying to build your life outside of work, you might want to check out the link in the description. I've made up a free Notion template that you can access. It is a simple system that helps you plan your habits, routine, and weekends. And in case you're wondering why you never feel caught up after work, you might want to check out this video that's on why you never feel caught up after work. And I'll see you real soon.